Hey, you guys, it's C3core. So get this, we're about to dive into the deepest, darkest corners of the internet scary viral videos, like the ones that make you sleep with the lights on. I don't know about you guys, but I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's like a car crash, you don't want to look, but you can't look away. Part of me wonders, like, why do we even subject ourselves to this? Is it the adrenaline rush, the thrill of the unknown, or maybe, just maybe, deep down we all kind of want to believe that some things are just unexplainable? Whatever it is, I've got a whole lineup of creepy videos that have been freaking people out for years. We're talking grainy footage, weird noises, and things that just straight up go bump in the night. So buckle up, you guys, because this is going to be a wild ride. I'm talking edge of your seat, hiding under the blanket, kind of scary. Hopefully I can make it through this without screaming. Okay, guys, first up is something that really messed me up when I first saw it. It's called the Slender Man stabbing. This video, blew up online a few years ago. It was all over the news and everyone was talking about it. It looked like a home video, super shaky footage, and it seemed to show a group of friends hanging out in the woods, like totally normal, right? Until, bam! Out of nowhere, this tall, creepy figure appears. I'm talking like unnaturally tall and thin with no face, just blank. People were calling it Slender Man, that creepy pasta character. And the video, oh my God, the video shows what looks like one of the friends attacking another, like actually stabbing them. It was brutal. The internet went wild, obviously. Was it real? Was it staged? People were analyzing every single frame, trying to figure it out. Turns out it was a hoax, like, thank God, right? But it sparked this whole conversation about the power of viral videos and how easily we can be manipulated by what we see online. It's creepy to think that something that feels so real, so visceral, can be totally made up. But that's the thing about the internet, right? It's like this weird mix of truth and fiction, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. The Slender Man stabbing, even though it was fake, really got under my skin. It made me realize how quickly something can go viral and how much impact it can have on people. And the fact that it was connected to Slender Man, this fictional character that already had this creepy mythology around it, it just added this whole other layer of unsettling to the whole thing. It's like, even though it wasn't real, the fear it generated was very, very real. And I think that's what's so fascinating and terrifying about these viral videos. They tap into something primal in us, this fear of the unknown, of the things that go bump in the night. All right, so if you thought the Slender Man stabbing was creepy, just wait till you hear about this next one. It's called Marble Hornets, and it's a whole different kind of scary. This one's not just one video, it's a whole series, like a whole rabbit hole of creepy. We're talking found footage style, which always makes things like 10 times scarier. Am I right? The story goes that this guy Jay finds all these old tapes from his friend Alex's film project, but these tapes are messed up. They're distorted. There's this weird static, and sometimes you can see these figures lurking in the background. Jay starts watching them, trying to figure out what happened to Alex, and that's when things get really freaky. He starts getting stalked by this creepy masked figure. You guessed it, Slender Man, or at least that's what people think it is. The creators of Marble Hornets never actually confirm that it's Slender Man, but come on, the tall, thin figure, the blank face, the way it just appears out of nowhere, it's totally him. What's so unsettling about Marble Hornets is the way it's filmed. It feels so real, like you're actually watching someone's home videos, and the story unfolds slowly, gradually drawing you in until you're totally hooked. There's this constant sense of dread, like something bad is about to happen, and you just know it's going to be messed up. It's like that feeling you get when you're home alone and you hear a noise downstairs. Marble Hornets is like the OG found footage horror series, and it's still one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. It's just so effective in the way it builds suspense and creates this atmosphere of unease. Okay, guys, brace yourselves, because this next one is seriously disturbing. We're talking about the Russian sleep experiment. Just the name alone is enough to send chills down your spine. This one's not a video, but it's a story that's been circulating online for years. And let me tell you, it's a doozy. Basically, the story goes that back in the 1940s, Russian scientists were conducting this top-secret experiment on a group of political prisoners. They wanted to see what would happen if they deprived people of sleep. for an extended period of time, like really messed up, right? So they put these guys in a sealed chamber and pumped it full of this gas that was supposed to keep them awake. And then they just watched. The story gets pretty graphic from there. It describes how the prisoners started to go insane, like literally lose their minds. And they started hallucinating, mutilating themselves, and turning on each other. It's like something out of a horror movie. Now, here's the thing. The Russian sleep experiment is most likely just an urban legend. There's no real evidence to support it, and a lot of historians and scientists have debunked it as a hoax. But even though it's probably not true, it still has this power to disturb us. It taps into our deepest fears about government conspiracies, human experimentation, and the fragility of our own sanity. The idea that something as basic as sleep deprivation could turn us into monsters is just terrifying. Okay, you guys, this next one is just plain weird, like seriously strange. It's called Three Kings, and it's one of those videos that's hard to explain, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. The video shows these three figures in what looks like an abandoned building. They're wearing these long hooded robes, and their faces are covered by these creepy masks. One of them is holding a lantern, and the other two are carrying these staffs or something. They're just standing there, swaying back and forth and chanting in this low, guttural language. It's super eerie and unsettling, like something out of a satanic ritual or something. People have come up with all sorts of theories about what's going on in the video. Some say it's a hoax, just some guys messing around in costumes. Others think it's real, like actual footage of some kind of occult ceremony. But nobody knows for sure, and that's what makes it so creepy. It's this little glimpse into something we don't understand, and it leaves us with more questions than answers. The Three Kings video is one of those things that sticks with you long after you've seen it. The imagery is so striking, so bizarre, that it just gets burned into your brain. Okay, you guys, we've saved the best for last, and by best, I mean most terrifying. Seriously, this one still keeps me up at night. It's called The Tunnel Video, and it's about as creepy as it gets. Imagine this. You're watching footage of these people exploring this abandoned tunnel system. It's dark, damp, and you can hear water dripping everywhere. They're using flashlights to see, and the beams are dancing around in the darkness, creating all these creepy shadows. They're laughing and joking at first, but as they go deeper into the tunnels, the mood starts to shift. They start hearing weird noises like footsteps and whispers, and the air gets heavy, like something is watching them. And then they see it, a pair of glowing eyes in the darkness. The footage cuts out for a second, and when it comes back on, everyone is freaking out. They're running, screaming, trying to find their way back out of the tunnels, but something is chasing them. You can hear it getting closer, its heavy breathing echoing through the tunnels, and then the footage cuts out again for good. What happened to those people? What was chasing them? Nobody knows for sure. But the tunnel video remains one of the most unsettling and terrifying things I've ever seen. It's the claustrophobia of the tunnels, the darkness, the unknown. It all combines to create this sense of pure terror. Oh my God, you guys, I am seriously creeped out right now. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have nightmares tonight. But you know what? It was totally worth it. There's just something so fascinating about these scary viral videos. They tap into our primal fears, the things that go bump in the night. And they remind us that there are still some things in this world that we just can't explain. If you've got any creepy video recommendations, drop them in the comments below. I'm always down for a good scare, and if you're brave enough, be sure to check out my next video where we delve even deeper into the weird and wonderful world of the internet. Until then, stay spooky. In conclusion, today's video has explored the world of scary and shocking viral videos and the emotional impact they can have on viewers. If you've had your own experiences with scary viral videos, be sure to share them with me in the comments below. And if you're looking for more intriguing content, be sure to check out another video on my channel where I'll be exploring more of the strange and unknown. Thanks for watching.